Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a quick collective message. This message or this analogy came through in a client reading this morning, and it felt so appropriate for what we've been channeling over the past several weeks, especially for those of us who are in perceived separation, but the separation doesn't feel like it had in the past. The separation energy with our counterparts is one of individuality, where we are walking our own sacred path right now, but we're still feeling connected with our partner in the energy of love. And you might still be in communication with your partner, you might still be in proximity with your partner, but there's this energy of really walking your path. So some of you might have walked away from your person, some of you might be in, like we call it, separation from your person, you might be in limited communication. But the energy is you are really focused on yourself rather than focusing on the connection. So really check out the sacred channelings that I have over on Susan Dawn Ascension Connections, or the Sacred Union Energy updates and mini readings that we've posted here on the channel over the past several weeks. Or if you're watching on Instagram, make sure that you're checking out my YouTube channels for all of this energy, because it's been big. It's been a really big shift, especially if you are a divine feminine. So the analogy that came through is, if you have been feeling stuck or stagnant in your connection, it's time for a change. That is the universe that is pushing you to really change and shift the energy within yourself. And what they're asking of you is to look at it from a bigger perspective, look at it from a broader perspective, but from the perspective of yourself. So rather than focusing on your connection and rather than focusing on your person, which has happened on this journey thus far, that's really the closure that we've been feeling, the journey's end that we've been feeling and channeling over the past 6 months, the process that we've been undergoing. We've really been closing out that cycle where we've been focused on our counterpart for our healing journey. Now it's all about higher heart ascension. You're moving into the next phase of your journey. You're moving into the next phase of ascension, and you're even moving into the next phase of yourself. And you can feel this within yourself in the new energy that you're sitting in, the new energy that you're really beginning to embody. If you look back at the past few weeks, the past few months, this past year, you don't even recognize the person that you were, because you are embodying a brand new energy. Your partner is going to be embodying a brand new energy themselves, but you have to allow for that transformation. Take the focus off of them and put it on yourself. Take the focus off the connection, take the focus off the labels, the definitions, the journey itself, and put it on yourself. Gather all of that love and give it to yourself. You have everything that you need within you. You have everything that you need. Your connection with yourself and your connection with source energy is everything that you need within you. You just have that partnership, somebody to share that with, somebody to express that with, but it's all contained within yourself. That's what this journey really teaches you. It teaches you sovereignty. It teaches you self-empowerment. It teaches you the connection and partnership with yourself and with God source first and foremost, and then you express that with your counterpart. And yes, if you apply the twin flame label or the sacred partnership connection, then you feel that with another person, but they have their own experiences. They're on their own life journey just as much as you are, but you're doing it in connection with each other with that shared energy. So yes, your person might be the masculine embodiment of the masculine energy within you. You might be the feminine embodiment of the feminine energy within them, but you still have your own experiences, lessons, and expansion and growth to undergo on this ascension journey. And then you come together, you converge in a beautiful, harmonious partnership once you do that inner work, once you do that shadow work, once you shift those patterns. So the analogy that they brought forth was, if you are feeling really stagnant in your connection, if it has brought you a lot of pain, if it has brought you a lot of chaos or turmoil, and if it's just draining you, or it feels in any way unhealthy, if you feel in any way attached or like there's resistance, let me put it this way: if you're not feeling at peace within yourself, that's what you need to shift. Follow your peace. We channeled that a couple of weeks ago. Follow your peace. You're getting yourself caught up on a merry-go-round. You're getting yourself caught up in endless karmic loops. And yes, you might be shifting here and there. You might be changing patterns, but you're still kind of, because you're focusing on your counterpart or the journey, or attaching yourself to the label or the blueprint of what you perceive you should be, or the path that you perceive you should be on, rather than just allowing yourself to flow into whatever path you're meant to go on, You're getting yourself caught up in a merry-go-round. And what they said is you have the whole theme park, the whole amusement park that surrounds you. So allow yourself the grace to step off the merry-go-round. That doesn't mean that your partner is going to be stuck in the merry-go-round as well. But you yourself cannot be so focused on your partner on that merry-go-round that you're getting yourself caught there when you have the whole of the theme park at your beck and call. That is your creation. The theme park, the amusement park, is an analogy for the universe itself, the unlimited potential of your life. What is it that you want to create? Do you want to be on that merry-go-round forever, or do you want to enjoy cotton candy? Do you want to enjoy the roller coasters? Maybe not a roller coaster. Maybe that's a bad metaphor for what this journey has been. It has been a roller coaster. Maybe you want to enjoy the teacups. Maybe you want to enjoy the monorail. Maybe you just want to sit in the park. Whatever it is, you have the whole of the universe. This is unlimited, limitless potential. You are infinite in nature. Your creations are infinite. So what is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to create for yourself? So the more you focus on yourself, the more you are loving yourself, the more you are recognizing yourself in that independence, focusing on yourself, your foundations, your stability, your security, your finances, your dreams, your passions, your love. Just allowing yourself to embody love and allow that love to be reflected within and outwards into your external world with your friends, with your family, with your work, with your other relationships. Whatever it is, allow that love to be reflected because that is who you are embodied. And the more you focus that love on yourself, the more you are aligning to and attracting that sacred partnership with another. So once you are so fully comfortable with yourself, you're just like, you know what? I'm ready to go into that tunnel of love ride. I'm ready to explore that. So I don't need to look around and see who's going to come with me. I am so secure in myself. I'm so loving myself that I'm going to do this. I'm going to go and sit in that swan boat and go into that tunnel of love. And guess what? That's when your counterpart shows up. That's when your counterpart, whether it's the person that you thought it was who has allowed, you've released the pressure of the journey, you've released the expectation, which then allows them to transform themselves just as much as you've transformed yourself. Or it could be another person who is aligned to your frequency, who is that same energetic match. It's going to look a little bit different for everybody. You yourself know your path. You are the only one that is writing the blueprint of your story. There's a collective energy, but you have your own sacred path. So don't let anybody steer you away from your sacred path. You are, even though we have a collective blueprint, a collective, what it looks like, trust in your path. You are the only one creating your story. So it's going to look a little bit different for everybody. But you're going to have that person come in who is aligned to you, that frequency of love, that high frequency of divine love. And guess what? You're going to travel into that tunnel of love together, aligned, that energetic match. And from there, you're going to be exploring the amusement park of life together. But it's because you have done the work, you have stepped off that cycle, you have stepped out of that pattern that you were in, where you were just going around and around and around because that's where your focus was. Once you shift the focus off of the connection, off of your person, it allows themselves to be free, allows you to be free to explore your interests, your loves, your highest sense of self, your creations, and that's when you converge. We've been talking about that sacred convergence for a couple of weeks. So if you want to learn more about this energy, please do check out my Sacred Union energy updates, the mini readings I've been posting, as well as the sacred channelings where we dive deep into this energy from a greater collective standpoint over on Susan Dawn Ascension Connections. All right, you guys, I hope that helped. I'm sending you so much love, so much light, and we'll see you soon. Bye.